Hey folks, welcome back to Merton Hyundai and Ed's Garage. To continue my little series of vehicles under 10 grand, today I have a 2006 Honda CR-V SE. So that's this guy right here. So I'm going to show you some of the features on this vehicle. Basically, we've got this one currently priced at $5,500. So that's the second vehicle in a row at $5,500, the second SUV in a row at $5,500. This is actually a year older than that Tucson. It's a little bit bigger. Features are a little different. Things are a little different on this vehicle. Don't mind my manager, he's a bit of a goof. But yeah, let me show you some of the cool things. First off, on the outside of the vehicle, and then I'll show you some of the cool things on the inside of the vehicle. So, again, with a vehicle under 10 grand, obviously the mileage is going to be a little bit higher. This one has 234,000 kilometers on it. Very, very good condition for the age. A lot of the vehicle's mileage was actually while being towed. You can see it's got the tow bars in the front here. That's towed behind a motorhome, not towed behind a tow truck. This one does have fog lights as well, as you can see right here. And we also have aluminum alloy rims, 16-inch aluminum alloy rims. This one's actually got the running boards, which is kind of nice, or side steps, or whatever you'd like to call them. And also cross rails. So instead of just having the side rails, this one's actually got cross rails. Coming around to the back of the Honda CR-V, you can see yet another one that has the ability to open up the window alone, aside from the door. You'll have to forgive me though, I'm actually not sure off the top of my head how to do that, unless it's... Oh, there we go. So it's on the key fob. So that opens up like that. So with that, of course, you can have stuff sticking out if you need to. Or if you're just wanting to load something simple in and out, no problems. And unlike the Tucson that I just showed, this one actually opens up sideways like that. So that's different. So some storage compartments back here. Previous owner put a cargo tray in, which is kind of nice to see. Now this cargo tray, this is a special type that actually collects fluid, so fluids won't run over the edge. As you can see, the edge is all wrapped up the sides. It's funny, they got the holes here for the tie downs though. I guess if it gets deep enough, it's going to go through those holes. Now 60/40 split rear bench, and as you can see, the bench does all sorts of cool stuff. Not only does it slide forwards, it folds down, and it also folds up, tucks in towards the front seats. I'll show you guys that in a second. So underneath the floor of this one we have, alright, just the spot for the normally a spare tire, but there's no spare tire in there. Interesting. Alright, so unlike the Tucson, this one does not have the storage tray underneath the floor, and it doesn't have the ability to slide stuff out over the bumper. This one thing the Tucson had was the bumper height, or this lip rear, was the same height as the floor, making it easy to slide things in and out. Now let's see how these seats fold down here. It's not with that. Okay, so it's just this top handle, I guess. Alright, and again, unlike the Tucson, when the seats fold down, the seat back is much higher than the floor. So, if you are loading in larger items with this one, you're going to want to slide those seats forward. Speaking of which, let's go to the seat. Alright, so first off, I'm going to get in just so you can see what it looks like for somebody who's 6'2" to sit in the back of this vehicle. Ouch. Okay, that's... So don't mind me, I'm just going to raise this other seat first. Okay, there we go. Alright, I gotta say, there's definitely more space back here, at least it seems like it. There's more leg room, and the floor is also nice and flat in this one as well, and more height underneath the front seat. Now, the CR-V is slightly larger than the Tucson, so I guess that's where we're seeing that. Now, the Tucson did have reclining rear seats, as does this one. Okay. And these actually recline a bit further. Now, I'm a Hyundai salesperson, so it's tough for me to admit when some things are better in different vehicles, but that definitely reclined further. But let's compare the new ones. Alright, so one thing I noticed that was better about the Tucson was when you folded down the cup holder armrest, it didn't just flop on the seat. It actually stopped at a nice height and was comfortable. This one, you're really kind of leaning over. Although this is definitely more cushiony than the Tucson. I mean, honestly, if you're looking at this vehicle or the Tucson, you're probably not comparing the two to each other. But if you are, it's kind of nice to see some of the comparisons. All right, let's get into the front of the vehicle. Oh, actually, I want to show you some things that the seat can do. Okay, so this is another thing the Tucson couldn't do. So there's a handle right here. You lift that up, and you can actually, bear with me 1 second here. I need 2 hands for this. There we go. Whoop. There we go. So I've actually slid the seat forward, as you can see. And now, I think, I'm not entirely sure how this works, to be honest, but the seat is supposed to be able to flip up. Yeah, I have no idea how that works. So I think what happens is this flips up, and then this slides forward to get out of the way if you're loading larger items in the back. But rather than fumble around with that on video, I'm just going to proceed to the next few things here. Okay, so driver's seat on this one has, what does this guy do? Okay, this is your seat height adjustment. So like the Tucson, it has the height adjustment. However, the Tucson had the ability to tilt the seat. Now, when you're a taller individual, you actually appreciate the ability to tilt the seat, which is kind of nice. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have that. So, power windows, power locks, power mirrors. It also has vehicle stability assist. I guess that's VSA. Cruise control. And then your fog lights there. Rear window wiper. And there's your cruise control. So, similar features as the Tucson that we looked at earlier. A little storage compartment there. Storage, nope, sorry, cup holder. Cup holder, cup holder. You got 3 cup holders in here. And then it looks like more storage right there. So definitely more storage spots in this one versus that Tucson. And we have a fold-away center console, as well as front passenger armrests. CD player. Doesn't look like it does MP3s or WMAs like the Tucson did, but there is a tape deck. All right, upper here we've got your sunglasses holder, and these don't slide out, nor do they have extenders. So that's one place the Tucson beat it out. As far as legroom, headroom in the front, they're pretty much comparable. It's also very good. So tons of headroom here, and that actually is with the seat all the way up. So there's lots of space in here. Okay, so that is the 2006 Honda CR-V. If you have any questions about this vehicle or any other vehicle on our lot, please don't hesitate to comment below or call me at 604-795-0836. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe. We always like to see more subscribers. I'm trying to build up to that 1,000 mark so that I can monetize. That'd be great. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care.